Hello, 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 hello. It's time for our third story. We are doing 3 stories today. Listen, Auntie has to share herself and give you herself in doses according to the time she has, Yeah, so today she has some time on her hands. She's not going anywhere because Betsy is having a little minor surgery done on her. Betsy is my car, my not so young car, my beautiful car. She's been neglected a bit over the years, because Auntie always figured she had. Not that Auntie didn't care about Betsy, but it's always something to be done, right? I know that's not unique to Auntie, yeah. So Betsy has always been a bit further down the totem pole than she would lay or Auntie would lay. But today, Betsy's getting a little work done on her. Mm-hmm. Then Auntie's gonna shuffle and juggle up all the different things that she has to do and circle back and be giving Betsy all that love, yeah. Special shout out to Amari Granddaddy, Sean, all my different people who've been caring for my Betsy. Yeah, I appreciate you. Even those who don't really appreciate Betsy, Shania, Auntie still love you. Auntie still giving you a shout out too. You gotta do better, girl. Gotta do better, showing some love and some appreciation for Betsy. Enough said. All right, you. So today, as I said, we're getting 3 stories. I've read 2. The first 2 were about learning, because obviously this is where we're at now, about to start new school term. At least that's how it is in Barbados. Feel free, because Auntie's watched by people all over the world. Let me know how it is for you. Have you gone back to school? How has it been going? Is it like a traffic nightmare like it will be here? Oh my. How are the children adjusting? Let me know about that. So far I read 2 stories. School is wherever I am. Wonderful book about not confining, learning to walls and desk and teacher and classroom and chalkboard and so on. We had the first day of school and all the little feelings and anxiety and excitement and unsurety that comes with that. And now I'm going to read a story from this book. Oh, these are all compliments of the library. Hello, Liberian Adrian. You get 2 shout outs. You get on 2 out of 3 videos. Alibaba and the other stories. Yeah, and there's like what one of our Caribbean staples. Yeah. This is the book that has like a Nazi and all the different folk characters. Yeah. The folk stories. So this story I'm going to read is the story of a river. I like it because it's like, we're teaching us about caring for our environment, something that's dear to Auntie's heart. So here we go. The story of a river. A tiny little spring burst out of the ground. Plop, 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 it said. As it ran down the hillside, it whispered, pitter patter, pitter patter. It had become a little stream. The stream passed through a field, and a little girl jumped over it. Ha ha! Laughed the stream. You can jump over me now, but I am growing bigger and bigger. On it went, and soon it was joined by another stream, and another, and another. These other streams are called tributaries. Soon the little stream became quite big. The stream came to a bridge. It was only a small wooden bridge, but the stream felt very proud. I am too big to be jumped over. No, it cried. It danced on and on until it reached some children. We can fish here, shouted one little boy. Fancy, said the stream. I must be a river now. I am quite big, and children can fish and even bathe in me. The river began to run more slowly. The land was flat, and fields of corn stood on each side. The river became stronger and stronger and tore off bits of rock and soil where the bank was not wide enough. It swept the mud and sand and stones along with it and dropped them later at a wider place. Suddenly, the river ran into a village. What a proud moment that was! A real bridge of stone, cried the river. Now I am so big that people must build a bridge to cross me. After leaving the village, it passed through many more fields where cattle and sheep grazed on its banks. A bigger surprise awaited the river when it entered a small town. Here the river found itself carrying hundreds of little boats, all full of happy, cheerful people. The people here are very fond of me, it cried. I wish I could stay here always, but I can't. I must go on. I don't know why, but I must go on. On went the river, past more trees and green fields, until it came to a huge town called a city. At first it was pleased to see so many big bridges, but later it became very sad. Big pipes with dirty water ran into it, and many buildings with tall, smoking chimneys stood on its banks. I don't like this place, moaned the river. I am becoming very dirty, and people pay no attention to me. The river flowed on and became wider and wider. Many large boats and steamers appeared, and the river was happy again. I may not be clean and pretty anymore, sighed the river, but I can see that I am now very useful. On went the river until it reached the docks. Here it began to get excited because of all the great ships. Everyone seemed to be very busy, and all was hustle and bustle. It was a grand sight to see so many cargo ships and liners. All kinds of foods were being unloaded from the large cargo ships. Food which had come from faraway lands across the sea. The liners, which took people by sea from one country to another, were even bigger and more beautiful. No wonder the river was exciting. I shall never be able to carry such huge ships, cried the river. I am not strong enough. Then a wonderful thing happened. Suddenly the river met the sea and flowed into it. No, I can do it, shouted the river with joy. This is where I belong. This is why I could never stop. Now I am perfectly happy. Oh, wow. I love that story a lot. Yeah. I didn't expect that I would like it so much. Beautiful. What I like about it, the first thing it made me think about, like when it was the time of COVID-19 and lockdown and everything, and how clear all the water was, how everything was so beautiful, how you got like fish returning and different things, because obviously we were being still, we were keeping indoors, so there wasn't really a lot of pollution, and we really were all wishful. Obviously we didn't want to have to be confined and quarantined and staying indoors. We were hoping that we could find a balance, be able to go about our everyday life but still be able to reduce pollution. I don't think it has really happened. I don't think we really expected it. What happened is something that would take a lot of work, a lot of consciousness, being mindful of different choices to make and things you do. Yeah, but that was the image that came to my mind initially when I read that. And I like when it said, the different journey the river was going through. And when it said it just must go on, I don't even know why, but I must go on. And that was such a big lesson for Auntie. I know it's a big lesson for somebody else out there too. Yeah, ain't giving up around here. We must go on on this journey, with time, just like the river did. You see, the river reached the point where it met the sea, where it was telling itself, I'm not going to be able to be strong enough to carry all these big ships and do these things. But then it met the sea, and it was able then, like, it found its purpose. Yes, and now I understand why I must go on. Really beautiful. So let me know what you think about that. Let me know what you think are some things we could do, like, to reduce pollution, make things better. Yeah, for sure, we want to try and don't be littering. Like, if you go to the beach, a big part of pollution part of it is things that are done on the sea. And I think maybe even the bigger part is like litter and garbage that comes from the land and gets swept into the sea. Yeah, there's a lot of garbage. So we want to be trying to clean up the beach, try not to litter, try to make some good mindful decisions. Oh yeah, Auntie's sweating. It's a hot day, another hot, humid day. For sure we're going to get rain at some point in time. Auntie and I stop her. The show must go on. I must go on. Come rain or come sunshine or come humidity, I must go on. So you too, you'll be encouraged by that. You must go on. Okay? Giving up is not an option around here. Alright, have a wonderful day. Have a beautiful day. Whatever stage in your journey you're at, whether you are a stream, you can remember some of the others, a tributary, taking me back to my geography days at school, whether you are a river, whether you are the sea, the river meeting the sea, whatever stage you're at, yeah, be sure to embrace it, enjoy it, and make the most of it. When I say make the most of it, yeah, you want to be mindful of what's your final decision, but don't get so caught up in that you lose sight of the beautiful experiences. I like that the story, I really like this story. I like that they shared that too. At first everything was quiet, and then it was passing by, and it was moving more slowly because it was passing through, like, by all the crops, all the corn and everything. And then there was a time when it even had to forge its path, remember? It was moving slowly, so it had to, like, wash away some mud, wash away some rocks, and keep going on. I must go on, I must go on. And then we came to a part where there were, like, a lot of ships and a lot of people using it for transportation. Everybody seems to like me. Then it came to another part. The place was real dirty. Getting a lot of pollution, getting a lot of smoke coming from the places nearby. Nobody, like, they're not really paying attention to me. And sometimes we too, we can allow ourselves to get muddied. Like, what is going on in our life? And we can feel it. When nobody don't seem to be checking for me, nobody cares. Hello. Does anybody even remember that I'm here? Yeah. That's why it's important. Remember your purpose, your final destination. All right, plenty words of wisdom from Auntie. All right, Auntie will always try to make a point speaking to your life and share things, all the different things I go through. Can never be for Auntie alone. It's a big purpose in it. So I give thanks for all of you who send and encourage me on my journey as well. Okay, I'm talking to like a horse now. Gonna leave it there. Have a wonderful, soulful Sunday. Yeah. Be good and be kind, especially to yourself. All right. Take care.